All right, so this is going to be a screencast on how to create the Hovercraft lower circle. Essentially, this or something like this is going to be your design. Feel free to change the design to make it better if you feel like you need to. This is just going to be a basic design that you can use if you want to. All right, so this is what it's going to look like when you're finished. It's actually upside down, but you have to put it that way to allow it to print properly. So I'm going to go in, and it's easier to build it that way too. So let's go in and do this. One thing you're going to need is the dimensions, and I'll have a dimension sheet. You'll just need to get a copy of that from me. First thing you'll want to do is drag over a cylinder. And if we come in to the cylinder, you can bring in the ruler, and that will show you the dimensions and allows you to click on them and make them the exact dimensions you need. The outside is going to be 152, and this is going to be 152 because we want a circle. Then we're going to deal with a height of 25.4. And now we're going to need to make a hole in it. So we'll drag this up. I'm just going to move it up here so it's a little easier to work with. And this one's going to be 150. By 150. Now we'll need to make this into a hole. It also needs to be tall enough. So that's plenty tall. All right, you need to make sure that you get it down to 0 so it's perfectly flat on the plane. Then we'll highlight both of them. Adjust. We're going to align it. We want to align it in the center here and in the center here. And that is aligned properly. Then once we have that done, we're going to need to group them. And we'll then have our outside portion of our cylinder. All right, looks like this needs to be the height of that, I believe, is 3 millimeters. and it needs to be 28 millimeters wide. Whenever you mess up like that, just hit the undo button if you want. I'm going to align these. All right, that's going to work just fine. And let's make these 3 as well. And I believe we can align these. And then once you have this one done, just click on it, duplicate it. It'll flash, and then you can move it. And you need to make sure that they're going through the cylinder. All right, once you have that taken care of, you're ready to put in the holes. And we're going to go 24.45 on these. Let's align it. Ah. Okay. So that's got it right in the middle. We now need to make it a hole. So we'll click on it, make it a hole. Select all of them, group them together. Now, that would be the upper circle. So I would save one like this, then edit and copy the entire thing, make a new design. Waiting on it to finish saving.